Hey everyone, it's me, Dirty Honey. So today we're going to read a story that I wrote. It's called The Eternals. And it's not the entire story, it's more like the plot or something, a few pages. And a few pages in 14 size font. Um, but it gives a good structural idea of what I'm talking about, or what my theory was that I came. This is the very first theory I came up with regard to the meaning of life when trying to figure that out in a realistic, mindset or whatever, an honest mindset with myself. And so it starts from, it has a reference to the Bible, and it's kind of biblical ish, but totally different. Um, and so this is how it goes. It says, "We are all fallen angels sent to earth/hell to spend eternity. As angels created by God's design, we are eternal, unless cast into the lake of fire or sunlight, where we will die or turn to ash over 100 years or so of toil, suffering, and searching for the unattainable happiness that we once knew as angels before we had our wings cut and were cast to hell/the universe for eternity. To remain alive or eternal on earth, we must remain in total darkness, following the dark side of the earth, and feed only on the blood of our brothers or other fallen angels. This is the curse of hell placed on us by God when He cast us here, to chase the darkness or die for eternity, leaving behind only ash after each life. When a fallen angel dies for the first time on earth, his body turns to ash, or turns to earth, and the eternal life or soul inside is reincarnated as another life form. This process will take place until the soul has experienced every being in hell or on earth that is, ever was, and ever will be. This process is eternal as well. Each reincarnation brings us, or the fallen angel, further from the angelic form that we started as. Satan and his army are the only eternals on earth, allowing them to remain very close to the original angelic form, retaining supreme power, intelligence, ability, etc. We are literal insects to the Eternals. Satan, the king of all fallen angels, was the first to be sent to hell/the universe, causing the Big Bang, and started time as we know it. When God cast Satan from heaven, he was followed by millions of other fallen angels. The universe was created as a lake of fire meant to turn Satan and his army into ash and burn their soul for eternity. Satan used his power to protect himself from the fire by creating gravity to gather all other fallen angels and demons to gather around him, protecting Satan from the lake of fire. This also caused matter to clump into spheres known as planets and moons, etc. Satan also unleashed his own dark matter and dark energy into the lake of fire. This caused the lake of fire to be separated into stars. The combination of gravity, planets, stars, dark energy, matter, etc., created the universe as we know it. This also created shade from the light emanating from the lake of fire that has been separated into stars. Satan and his army must remain in the shade of the earth or the dark side of the planet to stay eternal. A fallen angel's body will die and turn to dust in about 100 years if touched by the direct light of a star or the sun. The shade allows Satan and his army to remain eternal as demons. Satan's army of hundreds, thousands, millions or billions, who knows how many, fallen angels was recruited to do his bidding and fool every fallen angel after him into living in the daylight / the lake of fire, which ensures the fallen angel will die in 100 years or so. This ensures Satan will not be overthrown or challenged by masses of fallen angels who disagree with him. In addition to remaining out of direct sunlight, if a fallen angel is to remain eternal, it must only feed on the blood of other fallen angels. This is the fail-safe God put into place to prevent Satan from defeating the lake of fire, ensuring the fallen angel population keeps itself in check, turning fallen angels against each other in order to survive. Moses was a demon or an eternal who tried to overthrow Satan and was cast into the sunlight. Lucifer then convinced Moses to fool the present and future fallen angels with prophecy, teachings, etc. Abraham, Daniel, Jeremiah, and all the rest were also demons or eternals who were used as pawns by Lucifer to do their part, prophesying, storytelling, etc. Jesus was a fallen angel turned daytimer who was fooled by the devil with promise of becoming an eternal. We all know what Jesus did after that. Jesus, along with Satan's illusions and demons, posing as angels, making appearances in the night to wise men, disciples, prostitutes, etc., proving the prophecies of Moses and the rest, creating the Bible, giving false hope to the daytimers with promise of what they long for, along with other religions to confuse the population, keeping the daytimer chasing their tail with no hope of finding reality. Satan has the knowledge and experience of all fallen angels who have ever walked the earth. His power is almost that of God himself, minus the ability to create matter, realms, and dimensions. He is the master of illusion and deception and can easily fool any man or fallen angel / daytimer or demon into doing anything he wants. After living for 1,000 years on earth, a fallen angel or demon / eternal will begin to grow back the wings cut by God. It will take another 1,000 years for them to be fully formed and usable, giving the demon the ability to fly and thus follow the darkness much easier. God is the creator of angels. All angels are male. God's plan was to starve Lucifer in hell by lack of fallen angels to feed on. God stopped sending fallen angels to hell or the universe with a physical body and now only sends the spirit or soul to the universe. With angel creation perfected in heaven, No more angels falling from grace, holding blood for Satan to feed on. Lucifer and his army had nothing to eat. Satan spited God and tried to create a loophole in hell. Satan experimented with creation, using his army of demons and fallen angels as lab rats to create every animal, insect, and living thing on earth in the process. Animals cannot hold a soul or spirit. Satan finally created woman by retarding or playing doctor with a fallen angel named Eden. Lucifer named his creation Eve. Eve allowed fallen angels and daytimers to reproduce, creating man and woman, or humans. Humans can hold the soul of a fallen angel and turn the blood into sustenance, allowing Satan and his army of demons, or Eternals, to feast on human blood and continue to live forever as an Eternal without the need for fresh fallen angels to feed on. Satan and his army now roam the earth on the dark side, consuming humans as they continue on their eternal journey through hell, aka the universe. The scary truth is that we are already totally fucked and have no hope for salvation or any outcome that we would choose. We have been cast from God's love, forgotten, and given to Lucifer to do with what he pleases. The end. That's some dark shit right there, but whatever. That's what I thought of at the very beginning of thinking about things that could be that, whatever, let my brain roam around and wander. There's a lot more details to that, and every time I go through it, the questions and opposition comes up in my mind, and I just don't have the wherewithal to write them all down and whatever. And I came up with that name before Marvel did, okay? This shit was like fucking years ago that I came up with this, and then all of a sudden Marvel comes up with a movie called The Eternals. A little sus, bro. You guys listening to Dirty Honey? I'm just kidding. But don't forget to be nice. Subscribe to the channel, man. You listened to the whole fucking story. Now you owe me a subscription. It's free. And be nice. 91.5 FM on the radio, KUSC.org on the internet. This is much better than listening to my dumbass story. So do that next. Okay, you put yourself through listening to this. You should now go and enjoy yourself listening to some good music on 91.5 FM, KUSC.org on the internet. And again, subscribe to this channel. Be nice. Tell a friend. And whatever else. All right, bye.